Okay. So you have said and argue very coherently that we can make fun of a great many of people.
Uh-huh.
But let's have a look about how we feel about some of the most powerful people in the world. So, could we laugh at Barack Obama?
Who is that? I don't know this man. No, you are kidding me. It is Stromae.
Oh,
You know,
yes,
the
of
Belgian
course.
singer.
Yes, he's got a new job now,
Yeah.
apparently.
But when I was a little kid, we said a long time ago, we said that all black people were the same. You know that. Yeah. But now that's finished. It's old racism. What do I think about this man? He's brilliant. He has a job I don't want ever to do. I like some of his ideas, but how to implement them.
Yeah. I mean, one of the things about humour and about the satire, especially the sometimes gentle satire, is that it helps keep politicians humble. I wonder if our next world leader could be described as a humble man, President Putin.
Oh, he makes me. Il me fait peur. He makes me. Comment on dit? Avoir peur. To be afraid. I'm impressed because here we are in Belgium. Mm-hmm. I can do something like that, you know. No problem. I can, and I can make saying him something in my tongue. But I think if we are in Moscow, immediately after doing this, the police will ring at my door and bring me to jail. So that I'm very happy that he stays in his country and not coming in mine.
And now I'm going to show you our next world leader, Mrs. Merkel, from
yes.
a country that has used cartoons for evil purposes in the past.
Yeah.
And yet now here she is, one of the most lampooned people in Europe. What are your thoughts on looking at her photograph?
I think she's a working person, working for. I hope she's not only working for her own country, and she works for Europe. It's the job of a journalist and specialist to say to me what she does. But like that, it's a charm. I would like to have her like an aunt or a sister. She's like a kind person, but I don't know. What interests me is more her work than her hairdressing.
Okay. I'd like to show you a world leader who's somewhat different to the others.
Mr. Elio Di Rupo. Impressive to come as the son of an immigrant and to become prime minister of his country. In France, the same way was the one of Emmanuel Valls, who comes from Spain. From Spain, he was naturalized in France, and now is the minister of the police, and he brings back to the frontiers a lot of people who try to come and live in France, like his parents some years before. When I see him, I feel that proudness in his eyes. I think every morning he has to say before shaving himself. Wow, that's I'm the prime minister. I was an immigrant son, and I'm now the prime minister. And he does what he can. But the problem is there's nothing to do. It's the situation is very complicated in Belgium, and heureusement, happily, the Belgian soccerers make his job to reunifiate the country.
That's right. Thank you. And finally, one of the most powerful men in Europe, Mr. José Barroso.
Yes, he's a Portuguese immigrant in Belgium, but he doesn't live in Portuguese neighborhood
No.
in Brussels. That's the proof that the more powerful men in Europe don't have any power. Because if he has really power, why don't he use it? I think he has not.